Yo, 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 it's your boy Darkwing Dub, and I'm back with another one. This one hits home for me. Um, I understand that Veterans Day was just a couple days ago. And yes, that is me. I am a veteran, United States Army. That is a picture of me in basic training. I also understand that Veterans Month is the whole month of November. So, and also, there's no set month, day, time, whatever, where veterans can't talk. Just like there's no, I mean, I get it. February is Black History Month, but who's to say we can't talk Black history all year long? Just like who's to say we can't talk military veterans all year long, so on and so forth. Those are the two things that I hold dear to me: Black history and veterans. Veterans, because my grandfather was a World War II vet. Rest in peace, Grandpa. Pawpaw is what I called him. So rest in peace, Pawpaw. My uncle, rest in peace, Uncle. He served in Desert Storm. Various aunts and uncles also served in the military. I got a cousin who's in the Army right now, and then myself. But there's something that's really been bothering me lately. Really been bothering me is people get on, whether if it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and they think that because one person has seen combat and another person hasn't seen combat, one is not a veteran and one is a veteran. I've seen combat, but that's neither here nor there, because to me, if you rose your right hand, you sign on that dotted line, and you graduated basic training, you are a veteran, regardless if you've seen combat or not. Regardless if you were big Army, little Army, which is the reservists, and National Guard, Air Force, Air Force Reserve, Air Guard, so on and so forth. You are a veteran. Combat, no combat, veteran. And we have got to stop this notion that, oh, because I've seen combat, I'm more of a veteran than you. That's nonsense. We're all supposed to be brothers and sisters in arms. But this video that I'm about to pull up really struck a nerve with me.
I'll tell you to your fucking face, I do not care. If you've never fucking deployed, you've never given your all to this country, you ain't no fucking veteran in my eyes.
That is complete nonsense. That is complete and utter nonsense and stupidity. You being a veteran should be better than that. I mean, I'll stand with you. I really will, because you're my brother in arms, but I won't agree with you. I do not agree with you, because you seen combat and the person next to you hasn't seen combat. Now that person is not a veteran. Make it make sense, please. Make it make sense, please. Because guess what? One thing I have learned, that while you're over in Iraq, Afghanistan, or wherever you've been stationed at, the people that are back here in the States, who's the one that's making sure you're getting everything that you need? They're not just sitting at home twiddling in their thumbs while you're over in combat. I've been rear detached before, and I've been in combat. I've been in combat zones, and I've been rear D. Who is the ones that are making sure that you are getting everything that you need while you're overseas? It's rear D. Rear D is the one cleaning the things that you need, getting everything boxed up and ready to be sent over to you. I remember when I was rear D, I was in charge of, or not in charge, but I was helping the NCO, because at the time I was a specialist. At that time I was an E3. I was an E3, private first class, if you don't know what an E3 is. I was helping the sergeant first class gather all the Humvees. And since I was the only 88 Mike, it was me helping. And for those who don't know, 88 Mike is military truck driver, basically. I had two MOSs. I was an 88 Mike and I was a 25 Quebec. 25 Quebec is multi-channel transmissions operator and maintainer. 88 Mike, truck driver. But I helped the NCOs load Humvees and 5 tons and deuce and a halves on trailers ready to be shipped overseas. That was me. So if it wasn't for me, making sure they were clean, making sure the PMCS, if you don't know what PMCS is, the preventive maintenance, was done on these vehicles so they could be shipped over. That was me doing that. 25 Quebec, basically dealing with radios. I was the one helping make sure that these radios were good to go. We're in good working standards to be shipped over to the forward company over in Afghanistan. That was me. So I was helping with the radios and I was helping with the vehicles because I was the only one out of the rear D who had 2 MOSs. So for you to say that because you saw combat and this person didn't, is not a veteran. Like, if it wasn't for the people that was standing back, you wouldn't have the crap that you needed. I've seen combat too. And there's no way in hell, excuse my language, no way in hell that I would look at somebody that didn't see combat or go to a combat zone and say, I'm more of a veteran than you. Because I know that you were the one that helped me when I was over there. Getting gear, getting vehicles, radios, whatever we needed. It came from somewhere. It just didn't show up in Afghanistan or Iraq. It just didn't show up there. Somebody had to get that stuff ready for your dumb ass. And it's people like him that really irritate me. There's no reason for that kind of stuff at all. Let me tell you something. I was 23 years old when I joined the United States Army. 23. I was 23 years old when I joined the United States Army. Not knowing what the hell I was doing. Joined, went to Fort Knox for basic training. Basic training was hard for me. And I'm not telling a sob story. I'm really not. Because I really enjoyed my time in basic training. And I tell my wife to this day, if I could go back to basic training, I would. I had fun. I got to do things that other average Americans won't get to do. There ain't too many Americans out there that's going to shoot a 50 cal. The amount of adrenaline that I got off of shooting a 50 cal was something else. But I went to Fort Knox for my basic training. I was the only black soldier in my platoon. And my 3 drill sergeants, you guessed it, they were black. Absolutely. So I got held to a higher standard, which is fine. Like I said, I enjoyed my time in basic training. I really did. And I would do it over again if I could. I'm 40 years old now, so that life is pretty much over for me, right? But Then I graduated basic training at Fort Knox, went to Fort Gordon, Georgia for 25 Quebec training. Did that, got to my unit, deployment came around. They decided, hey, they need more 88 mics. Well, since I was the low man on the totem pole, those of you that serve would know this phrase. I was voluntold that, hey, we're going to send you to Fort Leonard Wood. And I did a small camp in Louisiana. I can't remember the name of the camp, but we're going to send you to Fort Leonard Wood and to Louisiana to do 88 mic school. So I took my happy ass to 88 mic school. 88 mic school, deployed, got sent back early because I got to see the birth of my now 13-year-old daughter. And then I was rear D from there. Needless to say, I really enjoyed my time in the military. I did 10 years. 10 years. I really enjoyed my time in the military. Got a medical discharge, tore my ACL. But it's people like this guy in this video that irritate me. Why? So, because instead of disparaging people from not seeing combat, you need to be helping them. Like, I am having I've been out since 2014. I am having the damnedest time getting VA benefits. I can't get my medical records. I've called and emailed anybody and everybody that will listen. Can't seem to get them. It's kind of hard to get VA benefits without your medical records. So instead of providing information and help to veterans out there like myself to get these benefits, you're over here saying that because you saw combat and somebody else didn't, they're not a real veteran to you. Like, we need to be out there lifting each other up, because guess what? There are a lot of people out there right now that don't like veterans. They think that we're just like holier than thou, when in reality, we just won't help. We just won't help. I mean, think about it. The president of the United States said that we're dumb. We're idiots for joining the military. He called prisoner of wars idiots. We have got to have each other's backs. If there's anything that I can do to help somebody, even if it's just lend an ear to let them talk, I have no problem doing that. None whatsoever. We need to be each other's rocks instead of tearing each other down. All because just had Veterans Day. Like, just like for VA benefits, we earned the right to have a Veterans Day. I rose my right hand. I signed the dotted line. I did my time, got an honorable discharge. How dare you say that you are better than the next person? I'm not that veteran. My grandfather wasn't, and neither was my uncle. So how dare you? Because there's plenty of veterans out there that passed away that never saw combat, and we thank them every single freaking day that we can. Are you better than them too? Like, stop with the bullshit. We are all supposed to be brothers and sisters in arms. We have got to have each other's backs. Nobody else does. Yeah, we got advocate groups out there, but outside of those advocate groups, who really has our backs? We have got to have each other's backs. And if we don't have each other's backs, nobody else will. And then you got veterans that pass away every single day that don't get the benefits. We earned those benefits. And we got some doctors that say, well, no, that wasn't service related. Well, guess what? I didn't have this problem before I joined. So again, if I just need to lend an ear, just to talk to you, give some advice. I mean, I'm 40 years old, got 3 kids, I'm married. I mean, I might not have the most experience when it comes to certain things, but I got enough to get me by. I work my tail off at my job every single day. I come home to my wife and kids every single day. If anybody out there in YouTube land or wherever, veteran or not, you need somebody to speak to, let me know. And to all my veterans out there, thank you for your service, whether if you saw combat or not. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Because of people like you, people like me, this clown that I'm going to play it one more time so when people can understand why it bothers me.
I'll tell you to your fucking face, I do not care. If you've never fucking deployed, you've never given your all to this country, you ain't no fucking veteran in my eyes.
Like, that bothers me because people like me and people like the veterans out there that actually have a heart and a soul are the reason why another veteran can speak like that on other veterans. We earned the right to be a veteran. Just because you... I shouldn't have to keep saying it. I'm a veteran with or without combat. You're a veteran with or without combat. I got your back. I hope you have my back. That's my rant for today. Like I said, to all my veterans out there, thank you for your service. To all my brothers and sisters in arms out there, thank you for your service. Thank you. Sorry about that. I had to go take care of something real quick. But anyway, like I was saying, man, I support all you guys. I support all my veterans. If you ever need to talk, I mean, you can reach out to me on here. I can get you my email. We can set up something. We can set up something to talk. If you don't want to talk to me, call this number. Call it. It's free. It's free. Don't be afraid to reach out to someone. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Don't be afraid to reach out to someone if you need help. I'm not afraid. I've reached out to people all the time. But yeah, I appreciate all my veterans out there. If there's any way I can help you, please reach out to me. I will do whatever I can to help you get answers. If you just want to vent, all I know is that veterans unalive themselves a lot. And it's because they don't feel like that they're getting the help that they need. Hence the reason why the VA needs to be reformed. Because there's no reason like people like myself and other veterans out there shouldn't get what we earned. We earned that. We rose our right hand and said, yes, I will fight for this country. But when we get done with our service, country ain't fighting for us. Country ain't fighting for us. So again, like it says down here at the bottom, veteran on veteran crime needs to stop. We're all veterans, combat or no combat. That's my rant for today. Y'all see that QR code up there? Y'all show Ring Ropes and Turnbuckle podcast some love. And until next time,
flawless victory.
Absolutely. Your boy Darkwing. This is why I salute, because of my military service. Now you know. Your boy Darkwing Dub out.